What happened to you?
Time happened. You happened. But none of that matters. We're together again, and I'll have the resolution you denied me.
She moves
Okay.
across the room, her fists ready, her heart set upon your destruction. With a horrifying squelch, you are unwound.
I didn't even get to attack her. Damn it.
No, that's our stuff. She can't just do that.
Hello there guys, it's Art here and this is Slay the Princess. Yet again, in this episode we might be able to finish this run. We have 3 routes to go. We'll see how long that's gonna take us. This time I think I wanna get Fury, which is starting from the Adversary, I believe. We'll see if I can get it here. I'm gonna take the...
You take the blade.
Nope. That's the one. I will go without the blade.
You take the.
My mouse moved on its own. It's like the game wants me to pick it. Enter the
Blade
basement.
this time. Right then, fisticuffs it is. Probably more fair to her anyway. Wouldn't want to feel like we cheated our way to a win.
As long as you can still get the job done. And don't forget that the blade is waiting for you upstairs if you happen to change your mind.
I won't. At least I think so.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from
We heard
below
all
is
this
heavy
before.
and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her...
No, I hope you're not just here to chat. I've been itching for a rematch.
What do I ask her? Don't worry, I'm always up for a good fight. In fact, the only reason I came down here without a weapon is because having a knife felt unfair.
Then why are you just standing there? Fight me.
What do I ask? What do I say? I wonder how much I asked the last time I got this round.
What is there to unpack?
Don't worry, I'm going to do a good job.
Great. Now focus up and do it then.
Fine. Let's do this.
I guess we'll have to see how this goes. Your hands empty, you charge the princess.
Quit the pessimism, will you?
Right? It's almost like you don't want us to beat her. No, look, I'm rooting for you, I really am. I'm just doing my best to keep my expectations grounded. You don't have a weapon. You're
I don't-
supposed to have a weapon.
I don't need one, I can use my fists.
We'll be fine. Just watch.
You attack, fists raised, and the two of you fall into combat. Your clawed fingers tear into her flesh, and her fists and elbows return the blows in kind, bruises blossoming in her wake, and blood vessels rupturing in vivid sprays of gore.
Not bad. You're tougher than I thought you'd be.
Hear that? She respects us. We can pull this off. Yeah. You're right.
But without that knife, you'll never be enough.
Her knee connects with your sternum with a loud, violent crack. The wind leaves your lungs, and as you struggle for breath, you can feel something flooding in to fill the space. Hot blood, suffocating you from the inside.
You have to want to kill me. Like this.
Last time we fought her, I didn't have a weapon. I mean, I did have a weapon. But things didn't end well for me.
You don't so much as see her movement before she deals the killing blow.
Already?
Everything goes dark, and you die. Are you serious? That's it? That's it.
Damn.
Like hell it is.
Okay.
We're not giving up that easy. Now get up.
Oh, I hear you,
Didn't
man.
you hear me? You're dead.
No.
There's no...
We're not
getting
going
up
down
from
that easily.
that.
Get up.
Wait, no, that's not right. You're
Not dead anymore.
I will fight.
Your eyes bolt open and you push yourself back to your feet. You're alive.
This is my flesh and my feathers on the walls.
The princess takes a step back and looks down at her pulp-covered fists.
I could have sworn I killed you. That's your face splattered on the walls and dripping from my hands.
That's gaudy. Wait, no, my face. You're joking, right? You're exaggerating. I still have my face, right?
You don't. I don't even know how you're talking to me.
You raise your hands and touch the front of your head.
God damn.
She's not wrong.
What? What did she do? What are we missing?
Who cares if we're missing our face? We can fight just fine without one.
I will attack her. No, I don't need my blade.
The two of you clash once more. It's not as one-sided as I feared, but it's still a far cry from what I'd hoped. Her injuries, though numerous, pale in comparison to yours, and the wounds you've inflicted upon her barely seem to have slowed her down. As much as you're trying to ignore it, adrenaline pushing you far past your limits, every movement burns.
This is getting boring. Are you even trying to keep up with me?
She lands another devastating, no, lethal blow. Everything goes dark. Again. And you die.
We're not giving up.
Again.
You know what I'm going to say.
That we're not dead?
Yeah, that we're not dead. Come on, get up. If we can just keep going, we're bound to wear her down eventually.
My man.
Are you sure she can't do what we're doing right now?
There's only one way to find out.
Get up.
Once more, you push yourself back to your mangled feet.
How are you still moving? How are you still doing anything?
She's scared.
Bodies aren't supposed to look like that.
An uncharacteristic terror seems to grip her voice.
Have we ever seen her afraid before?
No, we haven't.
This is how we win. We can do this forever.
I'm going to put you out of your misery. I don't like looking at you like this. You're all twitching and wrong.
She just wants it to dawn. She just wants it gone out of her mind, out of her sight. Okay, I'll keep
I'd like
fighting.
To see her try. We're invincible.
Her fist flies towards where your face used to be, your twisted body incapable of moving out of the way. And then you see nothing.
Everything goes dark and we die?
Are you gonna give up this time, stubborn?
Yes, something like that. Well, don't you have something to say?
Yeah, I quit.
Why? You're not so stubborn. But okay, we just die. Now it's the fury time.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path...
Alright, change of plans. We're taking the blade this time.
Now why would we ever do that?
Because she absolutely destroyed us?
She sure did. But what a great way to go.
We lost our face.
Yes, it was hilarious. It was horrifying.
Does it matter? We lost.
Oh, why so glum, Rage Boy? I thought you were brave. I thought you were proud. Was all that bravado just hot air?
Look, it was just... The fight was better the first time, and the first time we had a weapon. So this is just great. Let me cut to the chase. Clearly you've already been here.
Yeah, you think? What does here even mean, though? You've told us about the path of the princess and all of that already, but this is a very different path than the last one.
That's a good point. Everything here is a little Off.
It looks like everything is made of flesh.
Look, if the world around you is changing, especially all the way out here, then that means you're nearing the point of no return. Whatever happens next, that's it. There won't be any more do-overs. So you'd better take things seriously.
I don't believe that. There's always a do-over. It feels like I'm being pulled in 100 different directions. You'd better all listen to me when the time comes to make a choice.
100? Where are you getting that number? We're talking 4, maybe 5 directions tops. At least for now. I'm sure I can come up with more if you give me enough time. I don't think you have much to worry about. You're still the one in charge here, and I don't think that's ever going to change.
If you hit this point of no return you mentioned, then what
Then
happens?
what happens? Have you even been listening? It's the end is what happens.
Yeah, but is there something after the end?
How am I supposed to know? The end means finality. It's not like I can just peek on over to the other side and tell you what it's like there, if there even is a there.
Isn't it your job to know things? Maybe we need a better narrator who can actually answer our questions.
It's my job to guide you through your task and to state the facts of what's happening. That hardly requires omniscience. And besides, I'm the best you're going to get, because I'm the only one here who can do my job.
I will silently proceed to the cabin.
Good, we're all on the same page. It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up at the cabin on the hill. You'll find the princess within, as I'm sure you already know. End her.
That's it? No final words of advice?
I'd rather not waste any more time. I'm sure that any advice I'd give at this point is something you've already heard.
Don't be so hard on yourself. We all wind up in creative ruts now and then. I'm sure if you put your mind to it, you could think of something worth telling us.
Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is a place that feels long forgotten. There was once an elegance to its construction, carved marble columns holding a high arched roof, vaulted windows letting in the weak starlight. But that is how it was. Now there is a growth that has overtaken it. A viscous fluid seeps from cracks in the stone walls, and it congeals into chaotic streaks of writhing nerves and wet clumps of living meat. That's horrible. I think it's kind of nice. Makes the room feel alive, doesn't it? The only furniture of note is a pulsating pedestal, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
We'll need it if we want to do things right.
I say we leave it to rust. Let's not make the same mistake twice. We could have won if we had it last time. Take it.
How are we supposed to get to the basement? There's no door. There's just a mirror where the door used to be.
Mirror? There is no mirror. There's the pedestal, the blade sitting on the pedestal, and the door to the basement.
Oh, are we playing a game where we lie to people about things? That sounds fun. I respect and admire all of you, and I'm so happy to be here.
That's mean.
What?
There's clearly a mirror.
I don't know what to tell you. There isn't a mirror because I would know if there was a mirror. You're either seeing things or you're confused on the definitions of door and mirror. Or you're seeing things. That seems far more likely. What are you trying to say exactly? It means you're hallucinating. It's in our way. Let's just smash it.
I will approach the mirror. I won't take the blade.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. As if you don't see it. You really don't, do you? How strange. It's a bit grimy.
Why don't we wipe it clean?
Wipe what clean? Are you still on about that mirror? It's not real. I'd know about it if it were real.
No, we can't doubt our eyes like that. It has to be real.
Does it matter if it's actually real or not? Talking about it gets under his skin. That's all that matters. We should talk about it even more. Let's just smash it and get it over with. I'm ready to get violent.
We won't be able to see what's in there if we smash it. Do whatever you want with it. The mirror isn't real, so how you handle it doesn't matter, aside from wasting dangerous amounts of time.
I wish I could skip it, because I feel like I heard this conversation like 5 times already. Fine, but I will smash
Bring
it.
your fist crashing down against the door leading to the basement. As if on command, it slowly slides open, scraping against the stone floor, its ancient hinges moaning as it reveals the dim path ahead. Why am I not surprised? You step forward into the darkness. The stairs leading down to the basement are at once both narrow and grandiose. A high-vaulted ceiling stretches up into a gloom beyond your sight, while walls wet with tumorous growths press in uncomfortably at your sides. You feel both unprotected and trapped, at once exposed and claustrophobic. The air is thick, its odor an oppressive violence, the metallic scent of fresh blood twisting with the nauseating embers of charred remains. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice, a bellowing rage, roars up the stairs.
So you've returned. Do you intend to weakly claw your fingers across my skin? Or have you finally decided to try and kill me properly?
I'm like a Dark Souls protagonist, you know? I'm not gonna try different things. I'm gonna keep trying the same thing over and over again until I actually win.
I think you'll find it won't be so simple. I've changed. The way your flesh felt grinding beneath my fist, it woke something in me. A fight is a song, but there was no music in our conflict. There was no beauty in what we did to each other, and now there's no beauty in me. Come down and see what you've done.
Do you hear that? Oh, sounds like we got to her last time. Let's keep pushing, see what else we can make happen.
Continue down the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. The chamber's walls are painted in blood, a deep, sickening red that drips down in clotted streams onto the charred corpses that make up its floor. This place reeks of torment, of ripped skin and burning bone.
Kinda badass, not gonna lie.
The princess stands in its center, muscles flayed and bare and weeping, draped in a tattered dress of her own skin. Her heart beats from its place in her open chest.
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
Kiss me?
There's not so much a moment of hesitation before she steps forward. Her chains pull taut, holding fast as she strains against them. The cuff around her wrist digs deeper into her skin. Blood drips from the place where metal meets flesh. And then, with a nauseating sound, the skin tears. It plops to the ground, and she pulls her red, glistening arm free from her bindings. She is loose, and she is coming for you.
Well, shit.
She wants us
What
to be
do we
afraid
do?
because she wants us to think she can make us suffer. Don't give her the satisfaction. That's right, no fear. She's bigger than the last time, but she's pulling herself apart. She's practically done most of the work for us. We don't even have a weapon. It doesn't matter. I refuse to go out any way that isn't kicking and screaming.
What happened to you?
Time happened. You happened. But none of that matters. We're together again, and I'll have the resolution you denied me.
She moves
Okay.
across the room, her fists ready, her heart set upon your destruction. With a horrifying squelch, you are unwound.
I didn't even get to attack her. Damn it.
No, that's our stuff. She can't just do that. She just did. Unfortunate, I know, but reality is reality. Pah, who needs stuff anyway? Look at us. We might be all over the place, but we're fine.
Please, stubborn. Let me get up.
That's the first thing you've said that's made any sense. We may be down again, but we're not out for the count yet.
Still, you fall to pieces. What is the point of all this power if there's no challenge to using it? This is a numb existence.
If you want a challenge, how about you play fair?
But the words don't leave your metaphorical mouth.
Whoops.
Instead, all that leaves you is a wet and horrible gurgling as tissue vibrates out of place.
This is gruesome.
Our metaphorical mouth.
Oh, I didn't leave you a mouth, did I? It's better that way. Words get us nowhere.
She's right. We don't need words. We just have to push forward.
Forward towards what exactly?
Hey, I like words. They're easy and we can have all sorts of fun with them. I prefer having a mouth. Well, unfortunately for you, you don't have one. Not anymore.
Ignore her and push forward.
Though the ribbons of your unraveled body struggle to coordinate, you manage to put one foot forward.
Oh, so there is some challenge left in you. Let's see how long it takes to crush it.
The princess clenches her fist, and as her knuckles tighten, even more of you becomes undone. Your skin is flayed, your fatty tissue torn from your muscles.
What are you? You're clearly not your skin.
Why would we ever be just our skin? We lost so much of it last time. We're obviously more than that. Who cares? I don't like not having skin. It hurts.
The pain doesn't matter. Just keep walking. She can't stop us if we don't let her.
Take another step. Come on.
Still you push on, placing one
I'm not giving
disaster of
up.
a foot in front of the other.
Perhaps muscle is where you dwell.
She smiles, and again her will tears at you. Muscle untethers from bone.
That's only a scratch.
But we need that. We can't do anything if we don't have muscle. Okay, Mr. Anatomy, I hear you. But have you considered how neat it would be if we still kept walking towards her without it?
Yes, do it. Show her how tough we really are.
Take another step.
You shamble on, a mass of organs suspended in bone, all held together by the thinnest strands of connective tissue.
I really thought that losing your muscle would be the end of you. This is exciting. We're in uncharted depths. I can't wait to see how much more of you I can take before you finally stop moving.
The less that remains of your body, the more fiercely your spirit struggles against that of the princess. But her power is immense. As your organs slip from between your ribs, she takes another step back. Only now, there is nowhere left for her to go. She is within your reach, if only you have the determination to reach her.
Let's rip that heart out.
Of course we have determination. We made it this far, didn't we?
What does this make us? How can we lose so many vital parts of who we are and still be here? The exact same way we lost every piece of ourselves twice before. Have you forgotten that we've literally died? Twice.
Come on. One more step.
Hit me.
Hit me. Show
Hit
me what
me.
you're made of.
Reach for her heart.
Your skeletal hand shoots towards her heart, but the closer it gets, the more brittle it becomes. Flakes of bone are peeled away, exposing the marrow, and the marrow melts, exposing nerves, and the nerves are stripped raw.
No! Damn it. I was hoping I'm gonna get this one.
I think he gave up on us.
Figures. He always seemed weak to me.
In the end, you're nothing. Just like what's left of me.
But we're still here, aren't we?
Which means we aren't finished.
What are we supposed to do? Hit her with nothing?
Yes.
Oh, sure? Why not? Slay the princess. Something or nothing bursts forward from the place that is you, dressed in the shape of a pristine blade. They pierce her heart.
Huh. I felt that.
You know, it would be harder if you didn't have your heart exposed, unprotected by ribs.
We actually did it.
We actually won.
I always knew we had it in us. But what are we going to do with ourselves now?
It's cold.
She's getting taken away. We won. You don't get the chance to watch her die, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go?
Blah blah blah
It feels
blah.
so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the prince.
It's gonna be okay.
You're not messing with us, right?
Approach the mirror. Okay, proceed.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction.
Heard all that. What do you think of this vessel?
This one is desecration. She placed the weight of her agony on you, yet it is she who unwound herself. There is passion and empathy buried under her unfeeling skin. She will make for a weathered heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace.
Did I ask her that?
And yet
I did. Is there something you can tell me more about this princess?
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions.
I think that's
The
fair.
vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
Okay, I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die.
Your honor, you're here to slay her.
Let me save the game here. I'm gonna figure out how to get another route, and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, next path, next route, new route. It starts off from the Spectre route. We just have to pick the blade, which I just did. Then we have to go in, get possessed, and let her... Well, she possesses us, then we kill ourselves. And that should put us in the Princess and the Dragon? Something like this, I don't remember. But it should be a new path.
The door to the basement grows.
I press this.
I see you, brother.
It's all stuff we heard about, we heard before.
We could always try violence.
Oh, for the love of... Don't do that. Whatever she wants, it will end the world.
And is that really so bad?
I don't.
Come on, possess us.
I want what you took from me, a way back to where I belong. This place won't let me leave. At least not alone. I've tried before.
Sure, possess me.
The
Go
princess
ahead.
swim.
And now I will slay the princess.
Isn't that an interesting idea? I hadn't even considered it as an option. Slaying her would slay you. Are you sure you're willing to do that?
Yeah.
Of course we're sure. The decision has already been made. All right then. Better this than ferrying her out of here.
After all that, you're really just going to stab me again?
Yep.
Hear that?
That's the plan.
She's scared. No point wasting more time.
Do it.
You lift the blade, then plunge it deep into your guts. Pain spreads quickly through your torso as you attempt to turn its edge up towards your heart.
Am I recording? I am. Okay, good. Just got to know.
The princess, her spirit bound to your prison of flesh as she had once been bound to the basement's prison of stone, cries out in agony as you slice through organ and muscle.
I don't want to die in you. I thought you finally understood me, but instead you just wanted to hurt me again.
Your skin roils and bucks as she violently pushes against it from the inside. Bits of her seep through, white and glowing with ethereal light, but still the walls of your prison hold.
If only I could drag you with me and make you understand. But that's not the way things get to go for me, is it?
Yeah.
It would certainly be interesting. Though being dead does sound dull. And you are about to be dead. Again.
Get away from me, you cold little freak.
You feel a dull tear, like strips of meat being delicately peeled from bone, but it doesn't matter how delicate the hands if you are the meat. You have been stripped away from yourself, or stripped away from something that used to be you, or stripped away from something that used to be important, at the very least. You have been stripped away from something. It always hurts to forget at first, but then you forget the pain.
We were so close to leaving and now look at you. Look at me. Is this what you wanted?
The words come from both inside and outside of your head. Before you on the ground is a writhing mass of flesh and scales and feathers. Oh, we switched places. Is that me? Is that what I look like?
Oh, you're here too. Maybe trying to slay me was for the best. If it means you could leave those other voices behind. The two mean ones at least. I feel kind of bad for the nice one. But we probably shouldn't think about them too much right now. They're a mess, and I don't think we can fix them. No point in worrying over messes that can't be fixed.
Gargling liquid bubbles up from open pockets into the disintegrating mass in front of you. It is trying to speak, but it no longer has the tissue that speech requires.
Wait, if we need to leave together to get out, this could still count. We have to try before your body stops being alive.
But what about the body? What about me?
There's nothing we could do for it now, but we can still try to save us. We just have to leave.
Oh boy. You are seated in a room that is empty. A chain digs into your wrist, binding one arm to the wall. It is quiet, and you are alone. This is what you deserve. This is what you deserve. This is what you deserve. Okay.
Are you still there? Am I alone again?
I'm still
Well, at
here.
least I won't be lonely. It's nice to hear your voice. Think your voice?
You're not mad at me, are you?
I don't know why you did what you did, but it's hard to be mad when you're just as stuck as I am.
You're different. Your whole mood is different.
I'm just trying to make the best of things. You could always make the best of things too, if you want. We both have a chance to start over. Besides, there's something about you being in here with me that feels right. I never wanted to be your enemy.
I let it go, just like you have. I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry. How are we supposed to get out of here?
I wish I knew, but I think we're probably stuck here until something happens.
If we're both here, then what happened to the others?
I don't know. I hope they're okay. Some of them, at least. I didn't like the one that kept bossing you around, and that quiet one kinda gave me the creeps. I liked that last one, though. He was nice. I hope he's okay.
I forgot which one that was. What are we supposed to do? Just wait for something to happen?
Well, that's what I've always done.
Are we still a ghost? Your gaze turns to your hands, solid, then translucent, then solid again.
Maybe? It's like sometimes we are and sometimes we aren't. Like we're something in between ghost and not ghost.
There has to be something for us to do other than wait.
I already told you I don't have any ideas. I did tell you that, right? Sorry if I didn't.
I'm gonna
It's okay.
say this
I'm sure you had
again.
your reasons. I don't think it's good to hold on to the past like that anyways. It's better if we choose to move forward together.
Now that I think about it, both times I've been here nothing happened until after I saw a title card. We haven't seen a title card, and that's meta.
You've gotten title cards? What did they say?
Oh boy. No, this is stupid. You're going to laugh at me.
No, I won't. I promise. I want to know what it's like to be you.
The first one I got said Chapter 1, the hero and the princess, and then after we both died, I got Chapter 2, the Spectre.
Well, the first one is sweet.
I'm still a hero. I've been trying to save the world. You know, a villain to one person, I might be a hero to others.
Well, maybe you're just misguided. And the story's not over yet. We might still find a happy ending. But I think it's time we start a new chapter. How about Chapter 3, The Princess and the Dragon?
That's cute. The princess and the dragon? I thought that was some sort of a bird?
Well, they're similar, right?
No! The click of a latch and creaking hinges, muffled. Something is here.
I guess you made it back here.
Your gaze turns back to your hands. They flicker once
We're
again.
still all wrong. It's like you don't really know what we're supposed to be.
A thump on the floorboards above, and then another. The scraping of metal against a surface and flickering in your body stops. You are solid.
I know that sound. That's the knife. I guess it's hard to do anything without it.
Creaking hinges once again, but this time clearer, closer. Am I going to say anything? Silence.
I guess not.
Movement on the stairs.
Thump, thump, thump.
I am huge. If I am so monstrous, then why is it so hard for me to actually defeat the princess in so many cases? And then a figure emerges, shrouded in a feathered darkness, the world trailing behind it, its shining blade gleaming against the wooden walls. It stares at you with wild, hollow eyes. What the hell am I?
You're you? You've always looked like this. You're scary sometimes, but looks only matter so much.
Hey, listen to me. I'm stuck in the princess' head. You've got to get me out of here. But you say
Are you
nothing.
trying to say something out loud? I don't think you can do that while you're in here with me.
Then what's the point?
I think we're stuck together, so we have to be on the same team. I'd hoped you were on my side by now. But maybe we should let them know you're here with me. Maybe it'll help. I'm not alone here this time. Part of you stayed with me when we split apart.
The head on the figure cocks to the side. Is it inquisitive, suspicious, hostile? Its emotions are unreadable.
You don't want to hurt that part of you, do you?
The silence holds. Am I arguing with myself in there? Has that always happened in real time?
Is that why you're always quietly staring?
Ugh, this is too meta.
I can't hear what's going on in there anymore now that I'm back in my own body. Do you want to share your thoughts? It'd only be polite, really.
Oh, you would like to hear what we're thinking, wouldn't you?
That's the voice of the narrator. But I guess it makes sense why. Since he made us in his image. He raises the blade above his head, dangling it by the handle in front of his eyes.
But I think we hold the power right now.
But she knows about the Decider being gone. That would be a weird bluff to come up with if it weren't true.
Okay, never mind. I think that is actually the narrator, not us.
Look, I love that you're trying to contribute, but I think we need to take a little sidebar. But I don't want to do it. I'm so sorry. This will just be a moment.
He's enjoying this. Silence as the mind in front of you falls back into itself.
Well, okay. I guess we wait for an answer.
I think you'll have to make them listen. Try being assertive.
But I don't want to be assertive. Fine. Excuse me.
My apologies. They're really being quite dull in here.
Is that the cold? More silence.
I think they want to kill you. At least the new one does. He's very, very passionate about it.
So maybe that's not the narrator.
Can you tell him not to?
Your opinion has been duly noted and disregarded. In fact, I think a decision's been made. 2 birds with 1 stone. How tempting. From what I remember, it's pretty easy to kill you the first time around. And this time you're back to being very... what's the word? Fleshy? Yes, exactly. That's precisely the word I was looking for. You're fleshy now. No more of that incorporeality. Trust me, I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't think it would be easy.
And are you doing this?
Oh, I most definitely am.
You feel small as the monster in front of you attacks, blade raised and wings spreading.
Before anything happens, I just wanted to let you all know that we are not all on board with this. Now, we voted. It was not a majority decision. But we did have a plurality. He shouldn't count. Says who? Says me. He's not one of us. He's been here since the beginning. The old chum really deserves to say. Besides, you'll all thank us when this is finally over and we are officially on top. But enough chatter. Oh, so you finally decided to do something, have you?
Silence for just a moment as cold eyes regard you. And then silence still as soft eyes hesitate. Oh shit. You can feel the sharp sting of cold metal sliding deep into your chest, but you can feel something else too. Fear as your legs wobble, and then as...
Princess collapses against the wall.
Oh shit. I'm back to being me.
See? That was easy. It was too easy. It felt bad. Don't feel bad. Life is all about taking the easy wins. You don't think the people at the top got there because they worked for it, do you? I mean, of course they did. Hard work is important. Yeah, hard work often goes unappreciated. Why bother? Yeah, screw hard work. I guarantee you that anyone who's anyone has done nothing but take shortcuts. Am I supposed to find that impressive? Of course you are. I got us here, didn't I? Yes, everyone's very impressed with your accomplishments. But in case you hadn't noticed, she isn't dead yet. So how about you finish this before you start celebrating yourself?
What are you waiting for? You won, didn't you? Not that it's hard executing a helpless captive.
Good to be back, boys. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
Oh, you're different. You're back, just as I intended. I was never cut out for leadership, really.
It was him, this cocksucker. He was the one leading this body.
That's you in that body again, isn't it? I thought it felt a little empty in here. I'm hurt, but I'll live. If you'll let me. Will you? Or are you still going to kill me?
I'm obviously not going to kill you.
Then the only thing left to do is cut me out of here. You should give the knife to me, though. What if you using it kicks you out of your body again?
Okay, listen. I know you're in charge again, but this is obviously a trick. We can't trust her. We literally just stabbed her. Someone's gonna have to take a leap of faith eventually.
I will cut her free on my own.
You go to cut the princess from her bindings, and as the blade slices into her wrist...
Oh no. She was right. You are pulled back across the threshold.
Oh, I felt that. You're back.
Menace permeates the hollow ice in front of you.
Oh no, you're back.
Sorry, girlie, but we're seeing this through.
I should have listened to you, I'm sorry. The monster in front of you pulls the blade back and drives it into your heart. You are torn between two places.
Don't leave me.
You are powerless. You are power and you are weakness. You are hope and you are despair. You are acceptance and you are rejection. You are the canvas and you are the painter. You are the victim and you are the victimizer. You are life and you are death. The hero and the princess and the dragon.
Don't let us die here.
You slam the door in your own face.
Don't let everything die here. You have to end this.
His words are empty, hollow echoes, the ravings of a ghost.
Please.
But he is already gone. The threads of all tie themselves together into a loop that does not end.
We're back together again.
You look at your hands. Oh, that's cool. Tattered and stained in memories.
Maybe. Why were we fighting each other?
I don't know.
We needed something to do.
Then I guess we need something to do again.
To new beginnings!
I didn't think being together would feel so cold. It shouldn't feel like this. It didn't before.
Ooh. The mound is taking us. Your peace does not last, nor can it ever. It's time to leave. A memory returns.
She's gone. But it feels so bad, like looking into it. Okay.
Am I gonna look differently? No. Let's speak to the Shifting Mound.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet.
Do you have any vessel? Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is perspectives bleeding into one. You know her better than you know yourself. She will make for an empathetic heart. Do not mourn her, for you would not mourn yourself. It doesn't.
Yeah, I feel like I asked everything already.
We.
Yeah, okay.
No.
Oh, I didn't
Their
ask
minds
this.
are empty, existent, but constantly shifting into something new. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
He does, and when I find him, I'm going to kill him.
If he is anything other than us, he isn't worth the effort to destroy.
I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you,
Okay, let me check the time, guys. You know what? I think I can end the episode here. And in the last one, we can get the last ending, and well, the last route, and then, well, the new ending. But for now, it's gonna be all. Bye, and see you later.